Hey, welcome back to another episode of probably only one true lingo fishing channel in Japan. Wait, espera. Estoy errado, né? Porque não posso falar português muito bem. Porque a conjugação do português é difícil demais para mim. Então, so today's episode is not about the fishing footage. Instead, I'm going to show you how a Japanese fishing store looks like. So let's go get toured with me. Okay, so I have to put sanitizer on my hands first. Oh, and I have to put mask on. Alright, perfect. Holy moly, guys, look at the fish. Look at the size of the fish. That's some kind of grouper. So this is called gyodaku in Japanese. When the angler caught big fish like this, people put the ink on the fish body and put paper on it to print the figure of the fish on the paper. So that's what it is. I wish I could catch this kind of fish one day. Alright, so this is the second floor where there's an entrance of the store. Some kind of accessories here. And here's the sandals. So this is a crab trap. I have 4 of them. I just got so many mitten clubs with this, so this really works well. Scuba diving stuff here. And there's a fin here. Okay, so other than fishing, there's just so many things about the outdoor stuff here. So that's for the kids. That's for the adults. Yeah, make sure you have a life jackets before you go to fishing. Alright, so let's get into the store. There's just so many things here, so let's go check from left hand side first. So here's a small fridge here. Let's open it. So this is a salmon roll. It's about 1,056 yen, which is like $900. And this is a maggot for mountain stream fishing. Oh, look at that. This is an earthworm. It's a 396 yen, which is like a $3.5. And make sure they're alive before you buy. So they're alive, very fresh. And here's a night crawler for the big fish. Ooh, that's huge. There are a lot of chums here. This is a krill, and there's a artificial bait, like a bait ball or something. Oh, this is a krill. 484 yen, which is like $4.5. Here's another kind of artificial bait. You can keep it in a normal temperature. There's no disgusting smell. Instead, there's a fruity smell. Oh, what is fruity? Some kind of like a fruit smell. It's kind of weird. So this is a blue sprat, frozen. This is a prawn for snapper. This is a smashed cocoon. The price is 682 yen, which is like $6. Oh, look at this, you must check this out. So this is a poliki here, 2 different kinds of poliki here, and they're alive. See, poliki here. So this is kind of bigger poliki and small poliki here, and the price here is, the small ones is 9 grams is equal to 100 yen plus tax, and the big one is 10 grams is 100 yen plus tax. Let's ask my girlfriend. Hey honey.
Hello.
How heavy is a 10 grams in ounces?
It's 0.35 ounces.
Thank you, my sugar muffin.
No problem.
Okay guys, so 0.35 ounces of poliki is equal to 100 yen plus tax. Oh, by the way, let me know if you know the common name of these poliki, because I couldn't really find it. So the poliki is the name of the class. but I really don't know the name of the species and the common name of these. If you know that, let me know in the comment section. There is a cooler section. This is a 10-liter cooler, and the price is 17,248 yens. Including tax, it's almost like a 20,000 yen. It's about 180 bucks. Yeah, for me, probably this is a good size because I never catch big fish every time I go. Anyway, for anyone who come to Japan for a big game, then that's for you. Yeah, 28,000 yen, which is like 250 bucks. Yep. Okay, so let's move to the next lane where there are so many reels here. On the left hand side, there's a reel you can touch, you can reel, you know, you can even feel how smooth they are. And you can also some specification here as well. The weight, gear ratio, and the drag power, and how much line they can reel. Wow, this is so smooth. This is made by Daiwa Koga. This reel is for the Taijik fishing. Price is 31,000 yen, which is like 280 bucks. Pricey. But if you look down, there's some reasonable ones, I would say. They're not as good as here, but I think it's usable, you know. So when you go family fishing with your kids, this could be good. As you can see, I can touch and reel these, but what about these ones in a case? You can touch? Yes, you can. Just ask a clerk. すいません、ちょっとこれを触らせていただいてもよいでしょうか。すいません。うわ、すごいですね。重量感とめちゃくちゃ滑らかですね。
そうですね。
自分の持っているリールと全く違いますね、これは。ちなみにこれの対象魚って何ですか？
キャスティングのキハダマグロ。
キハダマグロ。ちなみにこれお値段おいくらなんですか？
これがですね。
はい。あ、129,870円。あ、でも税込み
はい、税込みです。はい。
なるほど。ありがとうございます。
すいませんが。
いえいえいえ、大変ありがとうございました。貴重なリールを。ありがとうございます。Look at these reels here. These are the electric ones. So if you buy one, you can fish hands-free. But the price is really good. So again guys, Japanese yen is really cheap right now. So bring your own money and exchange it to Japanese yen and you can be a millionaire and you can buy these as many as you want. And there are lots of rods here. This is for largemouth bass. Just like a reel, you can touch it and you can handle it before you buy. Just make sure whether you like it or not before you buy. So these are the rods for egging. So this is offshore casting rod. I only need a rod to catch puffer fish. So these are all offshore casting rod, jigging rod for big fish, saltiga, If you're after groupers and yellowtails and big fish, this is a section for you. Oh, this is for Thai jig. There's just so many options here. Alright, this section, there's a wire. There's some wires for striped big fish, some line cutter, scissors, pliers. So these are the hard wires. In Japanese, we call tenbin. Can be used for catching a red snapper, mackerels, tuna, skipjack tuna, and so on. Okay, so these are the tenbin for surf casting and fishing. I usually use these to catch whiting from the surf. Oh, this bait box, you put the charm here and just shake in the water so you can catch horse mackerels, and those kind of fishes. This could be good for family fishing as well. It's 594 yens, which is like a $5. So these are small hard wires to catch white fish. I usually use this to catch white fish from boat. So this is for threadfin filefish, because threadfin filefish is very interested in shining stuff. So they just come over to see, hey, what is going on here? There's a shining here. Oh, and there's a bait down there. So that's how you catch threadfin filefish. So here there's just so many kinds of rigs. This is for catching carp. This is a rig combined with float and the hook and the lines and sinkers, everything. So you can just tie the end of the line to the tip of the rod and you're ready to fish. Oh, this is for catching yellowfin gobby. The lines are already attached to the hook. And this is for catching char and the trout on the mountain stream. Here in Japan, there are so many tetrapods along with the piers, and there are so many gaps. And in the gaps, there are some rockfish hiding. So this is a specialized rig for catching those rockfish. These are luminescent bees. You can put lights on it for a while, and then they can grow for 8 hours. There's just so many variety of luminescent bees here. Red ones, green ones. Wow, I never seen this kind of balls before. Interesting. So these are the lights. You can touch rod tip, or you can touch in the middle of the line. This is a red light, green light, blue light. There are 2 lights in one bag, and it's 140 yen, which is like a 1.2 bucks. So headlight section here, 230 lumens, 3,000 yen, which is like a 25 bucks. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. So here's a braided line. There's so many kinds of braided line here. So this is the 28.6 kilograms, 300 meters is and 8 braided. And these lines for offshore rock from pier. There's just so many kinds of lines here. So these are almost offshore rock fishing, and these are for surf fishing to catch white fish. The price is about 13 bucks for 200 meters. Okay, so these are the leader lines, 90 pound. It's a mono line, no, nylon line. Yep, so these are all leader lines. Oh, these are for the rod maintenance. Just avoiding getting rust. Oh, I have one of these. This is a grease for reel. So these are the maintenance section for rod and reel. On the other side of the lane, there is a lot of float for offshore rock fishing. People usually use this for catching small-scale blackfish. There's just so many kinds of floats here. As the number gets bigger, the buoyancy gets stronger. So 3B has more buoyancy than 2B does. There's a stick-shaped float here as well, next to the ball-shaped float. These are big floats here. People usually put chum box below this float and then shake it underwater, and the chum spread to collect these fishes like horse mackerels, red snappers, and yellowtails. There are 78 hooks on this case, and the price is 1,000 yen, which is like $9. There's just so many kinds of hooks for many kinds of fish here. This is for whitefish, this is for horse mackerel, this is for black sea bream, this is for small scale blackfish, this is for horse mackerel and chicken grunts, this is for yellowtail, so this is for yellowfin tuna. This hook is made for sea bass, but I'm using this hook to catch multiple kinds of fish. So some of you may know that there's no eye on the hook in Japan. There are some hooks without eye, but for example, these hooks, these are with eyes, so you don't have to know the special technique to tie the line with the eyeless hook. You can just tie hook with your regular knot with this kind of hook, so don't worry about it. Oh, look at that! This is really informative. So from rock fishing, you can catch poisonous fishing like this. This is a rabbit fish. There's a poisonous spiny on the dorsal fin. Don't touch this when you caught one. And this is a striped eel catfish. Yeah, there's a stripe on the body, and there's a spine on the dorsal fin and the pectoral fin on the both sides. So these are very poisonous. I never got stung, but if you catch one of these, don't touch it. Just cut the line and release them. このトゲ、これ毒針。あとここにもあります。この毒針、これ、1、2、3箇所。じゃあさようなら。These are the hard wires to keep the fish fresh. Oh, and this is a digital scale. Oh, this is a finger cover or something. Finger protection. Oh, this is the air pump. If you keep live fish alive, you just need one of these. Oh, this is a forceps. You gotta have one of these when the fish swallow the hook. Oh, these are knives. It's about $10. There are some sinkers here. From left to right, there is a lighter and heavier as you go to the right. This is a rod holder you can set on the ceiling of the car. This is a tackle box. Rod holder, you can touch this on the side of the tackle box. This one on the right hand side, there are some rod cases made by Abgarushia. It's a very famous brand. Never tried to see the price of the rod case before. Oh, okay. It's about the 40 bucks for this. Medium hard case. Good for trip. On the left hand side, there are some bags here. You can hang it from your shoulder, or you can even put it on your waist like this. There are some boots here. So if you're fishing on very slippery places, these are the ones for you. And here are some clothes for fishing. So here's some clothes and a life jacket, and you can try on this room. So basically, when you come to Japan without any fishing gears or tools or wares, you can just come to the shop and you can buy everything you need here. This is interesting. This dragonfly says there's no pesticide, there's no spray that the insects doesn't like, so you can just hang it from your bag. All the bags are stay away from you because those bags don't like this dragonfly. They avoid getting close to you. So these are the eggs for catching big fin reef squid. So 19.5 grams. Purple color, orange color, pink color, white color, purple, green, orange. So there's just so many kinds of eggs here. And the price is so 900 yen, which is like a 8 bucks. 8 bucks is kind of expensive for me, so I usually look down. And there's the cheap ones here. There are cheap ones here. So this is a 473 yens, which is like a 4 bucks. This is even cheaper. This is 3.5 bucks, which is really good deal for me. This is even cheaper. 264 yens, which is like a $2.3 each. Awesome. So in this section, on the right hand side, there is a rig for flathead and a flatfish, I think. Yeah, there is flathead. Here in Japan, it's kind of trend to catch flathead with this kind of rig. And it can be separated like this. So you can either buy this one and buy a plastic body like this, and you can attach it and you can customize it. If you feel that's troublesome, then you can buy one of these. It's a 790 yens, including tax. It's about the 8 bucks. So this is a minnow type lure for sea bass. Can be used for largemouth bass, yellowtail, any kinds of predatory fish. Especially sea bass is a very popular target in Japan, so there's just so many kinds of lures here. I really can't tell how many they are because there's just too many. Look at the colors, the size, and the shape. There's just too many. There's even small lures for small fish like this, 10 grams, 5 grams, 7 grams, 3 grams. If you're really after offshore lock monsters, these are the ones for you. These are heavy jigs. These are really heavy ones. It says 210 grams. There's even heavier ones here. How heavy is this? 900 grams. The price is 6,400 yen, which is like 60 bucks. Wow, 60 bucks. There's so many kinds of assist hooks here, and also treble hooks here for lures. I just showed you heavy jigs, but now here are some light jigs like a 35 grams, 60 grams, 30 grams. On my back there are some small minnows here. These are for mountain stream fishing. I've seen some videos in YouTube. Yeah, people use this to catch chars and the trout. Yeah, I never had one of these. It's about 10 bucks. So if you're interested in lure fishing in the mountain stream, this section is for you. Okay, so from here there's a largemouth bass section. Okay, so these are split shot sinkers. Oh, rubber jig. Vibration 68. Wait, if you're crazy about the catfish or snakehead, this is for you. These snappy frog. These are some soft lures for largemouth bass. Yeah, if you're crazy about the largemouth bass fishing, this section is for you. じゃあすいません、これください。
このままで。
はい、そのままで大丈夫です。
160。
カードでお願いします。
お支払い一括で。
はい。
暗証番号をどうぞ。
はい、ありがとうございます。どうもありがとうございました。Alright, this is it, guys. This is how Japanese fishing store looks like. So let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. So thank you very much and I'll see you on the next video. ちなみになんですけど、例えばお客さんが来て、なんかちょっと消費税分でもいいから値引きしてくれませんかとかって、そういったなんか交渉とかって応じられたりされるんですか？
そうですね、まあその声はありますけど、当店もギリギリでやってますんで、はい。
ちなみに交渉の余地とかっていうのはあるんですか？
交渉の余地ですか？
割引がされるかされないかは置いといて。
はい。そうです ですね。
交渉にこう挑戦してみる余地みたいなのってあるんですか？
なかなか難しい質問です。もうね、薄利多売ということで。
なるほどなるほど。
はい、もうギリギリのカードにやらせてもらいます。
そうなんですね。
ご了承ください。
わかりました。